everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My husband just got back from a business trip to Germany and he brought this with him for me. So this is a Kidz and Kats doll. If you are not familiar with Kidz and Kats dolls, they've been around since about, I think it's 2008, 2009. They're designed by Sonia Hartman, who is a very famous doll sculptor and has had a lot of beautiful dolls over the years. And they have been discontinued. So he went to a doll shop and they had several of these. And what happened was he sent me, I'm sitting at work on Thursday, and all of a sudden through WhatsApp I start getting all these pictures of dolls, and then followed up with, do you want any of these? Yeah. I mean, what kind of girl says no to that? So this is the one that I picked from all the pictures that he sent. And I'll put the pictures at the end of the video so you guys can see, and let me know what would you have picked if somebody had sent you all those messages and said, I want to bring you a doll home, which one do you want? Which one would you have chosen? This is the one that I chose. And I realized I've gotten a lot of red-haired dolls lately that have like a soft spot for red-haired dolls. But anyway, Kidz and Kats dolls, they're a play line doll. And so they were originally put out by the Heart and Soul company. So you can see this says with Heart and Soul, but they were sold to the Haba company, and that their name is here, or HAPE, not Haba, sorry, HAPE International. And so they were sold, and something's happened and they've been discontinued, but they are, I can't remember if I already said it, they're a line of play dolls, but collectors love them because they're these nice quality. First of all, they're sculpted by Sonia Hartman, and collectors love her work. And then on top of that, they're a good quality doll. Now this particular doll is not, supposedly is not as great quality as the first run of these dolls were earlier when the company was still owned by Heart and Soul, but they're still gorgeous dolls and the sculpts are still the same. So, but unfortunately they have been discontinued. And I don't know what the rumors are about that, whether it has to do with production issues or what. Now she is made in China. The older dolls, I believe, were made in Germany. And then I guess they just moved production to China, and who knows if that has anything to do with why they've discontinued them. But here she is, and I'll show you, there's her face, and they just have such adorable, sweet faces. Now I do have one mini Kidz and Kats doll that I got from Bonica. I bought that from my friend Claudia at Modern Doll last year. And I also have a lot of the cruiselings, and the cruiselings have some similar faces and were also designed by Sonia Hartman. So if you take a look at the box here, here's some information. Play with us. They're your best friends. They'll keep you company wherever you go, whether to a party or out to play. Whatever the season, rain or shine, your Kidz and Kats dolls always want to be by your side. So, and they have bodies with unbreakable vinyl. I like how it says that, unbreakable vinyl. Don't test me because I have broken some crazy things before. They can stand, sit, or climb with 11 joints. They're highly posable. So that's the thing that's really cool about these dolls, is how posable they are. And so they are a collector favorite for all those reasons. So I'm going to show you now how sweet that this doll is. And her name is Jana, I believe. And they're called Kidz and Kats because they all come with a cat. So I've got my tools here. I don't know which I was gonna need. I'm gonna clip the cat off first. And let's see if I can, and of course I love cats. I am a cat person. So it's kind of shocking to me that I haven't gotten one of these before now. So this is just a plush cat. And it's about, I guess, 6 inches tall or so. So there's the cat. And the tag, HAPE International, Kidz and Kats. All right, and so let's see how we can get her out. And her shirt says La Vie est belle, which I think means life is beautiful in French. So, and I love the colors of her outfit too. So one of the things that these dolls are really well known for is how nice their outfits are. Let's see. She's got one band around the neck, and I don't think I'm going to be able to just slide her out, so I am going to cut this one. There it goes. And then the ones around her legs I'll also cut. And they're just clear rubber bands. And I think that might be it. Nope. There's always one more. Just when you think you've got it, there's always one more. but at least they're not the hard plastic ties that are impossible to get loose. Now, if you're thinking about American Girl size, if you have an American Girl, these are slimmer than American Girl dolls. They're more similar to Journey Girl's size, if you know those, which hopefully we'll be able to find those somewhere else soon with the stories that Toys R Us might be making a comeback. I've read as Jeffrey's Toy Box. So those fashions would be good for these dolls. And there are a lot of great seamstresses that make clothing for the kids and cats dolls on Etsy. My friend Diana is one of them from Matilda Pink. I have a couple of her kids and cats outfits, as a matter of fact, because I use them for some of my larger ball jointed dolls. So you can see, it looks like her little cheek is stained. I'm gonna have to, I'll rub that out with either a little Oxy or a little magic eraser. It's just a little mark on her face. But I'm gonna take her clothing off so you guys can see the different joints that she has. She is really gorgeous. They have the sweetest, sweetest, sweetest faces. I just love their faces. So I'm gonna unzip her sweater so you can see they have zippers. So that's a really nice detail instead of Velcro. They've got the zippers on the outfit, which is, you know, that's a mark of a certain level of quality. So we'll remove that, set it to the side, and then I'm going to remove her turtleneck, and it's also zippered, as you can see. So take that off. And I'm only doing this not to be an exhibitionist, but I want you guys to see the joints on these dolls, because these dolls have some amazing vinyl joints. And she'll be my first one technically. I did find one for $5 at a yard sale one time, and I turned around and I sold her on eBay. And what I should have done is I should have kept her, because she was really nice and she was one of the older ones. But at that time there was something else I really wanted to buy. So I sold her and got that money and used it to fund my other dolly thing. So this is interesting. She's got her underwear on the outside of her tights. But we'll pull those off, again, just so you guys can see the jointing and how great the joints on these dolls are. So we've got a joint at each knee, and the feet are blushed. I love that. I love when a vinyl doll comes blushed. So she's got blushed feet and toes. I'm gonna put it up in the light so you can see it really well. And so she can do all these action shots. She wants to fall over on me. And she's got a joint at the wrist, and hands are blushed. Hands and fingernails are blushed. You can see that. So wrist joint and an elbow joint. And the jointing is really good. So I have a Goods doll that is also Goods, however you say it. I have one of those that is jointed, but the jointing's not as nice as this. The joints are looser and they don't hold as well. These hold really, really well. So you can put her leg up and it'll stay up. And I haven't had that experience with the Kidz doll that I have, who's also a redhead, by the way. Maybe next time I need to get a blonde or a brunette. So, oh, she's gorgeous though. So take a look at the hair, and they are wigged. So if you really wanted to customize them, you can take the wigs off, but now they are discontinued, as I was saying. So that was kind of what was really exciting to me. As he was sending me these pictures, I was like, oh my gosh, they have Kidz and Kats dolls, because they don't have them in the US. I think you might be able to get some of them on Amazon, but I'm always hesitant about that because there's a lot of unauthorized copies, we'll say. I would call it a recast. You know, it's like, I don't know whether they've made copies of these or not. But there are still some European doll shops that have them left in stock that you could get them from. So if you want one, I would suggest, and you want a new one, I would suggest you kind of make it a priority to get them, because they are discontinued and they're not going to be making them anymore. And if you're in the US, you can get it. If you're buying from a European shop, you should be able to get them tax-free. So that's one good thing. And those of you that are in Europe, you won't have to pay the huge customs fees that I know you guys always have to pay when you get an expensive doll from abroad. So, but that's them. That's the Kidz and Kats dolls, and I just think they're so adorable. And you know, no wonder we collectors love them, and because they're just, oh gosh, the sculpt is so beautiful. Just look at the sculpting and the quality of the clothing, and she's just gorgeous. I think I'm gonna pull her hair out of the ponytail so we can see, because I think it's supposed to be down. Oh yeah, gorgeous, beautiful hair. Look at that. So she is a really, really, really gorgeous doll. I love her. She's beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna leave those pictures for you guys at the end of the video. Let me know in the comments below, what doll would you have chosen? Did I make the right choice, or was there something else there that you would have grabbed? A lot of the stuff that's there I've gotten through his other trips to Germany and my one trip to Germany. So I'm not giving away that I'm spoiled or anything, but you know. So it was really cool to see Kidz and Kats dolls in the pictures. I was like, whoa, I definitely want one of those if you can bring it home in your luggage. And he was able to get it in his luggage. He said he wants a Marie Kondo award for having done that, because he was able to fit it just right in his luggage so that he didn't have to remove the box. Because I told him if you have to unbox it, it's no problem. But anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Let me know again what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.